कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, जय प्रभु पदा, प्रभु पदा पदा शिला प्रभु पदा, जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा, जय गुरुदेवा, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरे नाम संकीर्तन की जय, जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam to all the devotees.
Hare
I'm first time trying to present through Zoom, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you can see that I made a small slides.
Yes, yes, yes. You can put full screen, Prabhu.
Yeah, I will go to first slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Hare Krishna again. Thank you for all the devotees for joining. And it is for me an opportunity to discuss about the subject of Dham Yatra, which is I visited during this small trip of India. We visited actually especially Pandharpur, which is the Bhuvaikunta. It is called as a Bhuvaikunta. Why Vaikunta? Means it is Vaikunta in this Bhuloka. It is called as Bhuvaikunta. And then so we visited one Jyotirlinga temple also, and one Balaji temple, one Janabai's birthplace. Then we visited his Aravade, where is our His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj birthplace. There is a huge ISKCON temple. And then we visited Kolhapur Mahalakshmi temple, which is very famous in Maharashtra and all over India. Also, we visited Khargar New ISKCON Gopinath temple. This is somehow we got this opportunity because of this situation here. Actually, we visited to India for I visited for some Ayurvedic treatment, which I will try to share some points, which is that doctor is sharing with us. Actually, doctor is it's an ISKCON, our devotee only. His name is Namacharya Prabhu. Actually, he is His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's disciple, and he is from Maharashtra, Parbani area. And it is Marathawada of the Maharashtra. It is from around Bombay. If we are traveling by bus, takes around, or vehicle, any bus or vehicle, 10 to 12 hours from Bombay. But it is near to the Hyderabad, and where we are border of the Hyderabad, and we traveled from the Hyderabad to Parbani area, which is took us 6 hours. Actually, I like to thanks our Amalarjun Prabhuji. I don't know he is here or not. Because for him, actually, we got this opportunity to tell you all. Because actually, you all know that Bir Nagar project, which is Bhakti Vinod's Thakur's appearance place, where Middle East devotee is going to build a temple, mainly in charge of our Qatar devotees, and our Amalarjun Prabhuji is part of that committee. Actually, because they established one more subcommittee, which is called Goshala Committee. In that Goshala Committee, they added from the Kuwait two devotees, actually. One is my wife, and one from the Rasamai Mataji. And they have every month meetings. There is always some meetings about the Go Shala, how to establish different types of goes, and glories of the Gomata. And they discuss. I was hearing one day that one Qatar Prabhuji, his name is Durga Prasad Prabhuji, he was discussing about the curing the diseases through cow products, and like especially Panchagavya, many other products, which is helping to cure our diseases. It's through Ayurveda, and he was lot of subject he was talking from and he was glorifying the Gomata's importance, as well as how Gomata is helping to cure the nature, cure the human being. And then somehow I requested him to, find out, because I have some BP issues and cardiac issue. Then he guided me to this doctor, Dr. Namathar. His name is initiated name, Nam
Namacharya.
Namacharya
Nama.
Das. Sorry, Guruji. Namacharya Das. And then we communicated, and we went there during this. We went to 24th, and we were there around 25 days, 25 days with that center. I will just explain what this is the actually our Prabhuji, Shoguna Prabhuji made a very good Son Pandharpur experience and holistic Ayurvedic healings, natural remedies for the holistic healing. And it is true, actually, Prabhuji is mentioning here. Actually, it is this slide is where we visited. We visited that here.
Cure center.
1 minute, Prabhuji, I can't see that one. There is one some hiding is there. That's a card, is it?
We are able to see. So, slide. No?
Yeah, that is Cow Cure Center. It is called Cow Cure Center in Parvani, where he's treating the patients. And then there is a Goshala, which is around 30 to 35 cows are there. And we visited Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga temple, Nrsimhadev temple, and one Janabai Janmastan. She is a devotee of the Lord Vittal. And there is a Balaji temple, which is bank of Godavari river. And then it is Pandharpur, where main temple is Vittal Rukmini temple, and it is called Bhuvaikuntha, and Dakshina Dwaraka also it is called. And there is Pundarika temple, the devotee Pundarik temple, and Chokamela, Namdev Samadhi, and Prabhupada Ghat, Chandrabhag River, Vrinda Kunj, and our ISKCON temple. And also we visited Gopalpuram, where it is called Gopalpuram in Pandharpur. It is near to the Pandharpur, 5 kilometers from the Pandharpur temple. And there is Vishnupada temple, Narada temple is see Santa Janabai's different activity space is there. And Radha Pandarinath temple is a beautiful Radha Pandarinath is there. That is our ISKCON temple. And there is a Loknath studio, which is actually handled by our His Holiness Sri Krishna Chaitanya Swami Maharaj. And we were very fortunate to meet him there. With him 1 or 2 days we were there in the studio. And we visited Radha Gopal temple in Aravade, which is again Loknath Swami Maharaj's birthplace. Then from there we went to Kolhapur Mahalakshmi temple. It is a famous temple. Then Radha Gopinath temple, which is ISKCON in the New Bombay. It is started in Kargar a year back. Modi is inaugurated. And before that, let us start with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire. Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं तद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितां च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। सप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रीमदाय कृष्ण नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी पाश्चात्य देश Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You can hear now, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. Clear, clear.
Yeah. Okay. Next slide then, sir. Hare Krishna. Sorry, Prabhuji, because I'm just my computer and many things are coming. That's what. See, actually, Ayurveda is a deeply holistic system of knowledge. Okay, it is Prabhuji also mentioned in his today's this one is a holistic approach. I means holistic means a complete approach of the any treatment. Like we have now treatment like allopathic or allopathic treatment only they will treat. It is only symptoms. It is not treated as a whole subject. It is not sometimes the many time root is not found out. Only they will maximum they will treat on the symptoms. But in Ayurveda, it is not like that. It is treats whole completely it will treating. That's what we will see. Ayurveda, Ayu means it's a life, not just a physical life, but a body, mind, and soul. That is the Ayu, life. Means our life is belongs to three things mainly: body, mind, and soul. And Veda means always we know that when it is a knowledge or a science. And simple meaning of Ayurveda means the science of life. Okay. For our life, there is a science that is called science of life. When our body, we are good, then our science of self-realization, what we call, this is human life is meant for science of self-realization. We have to realizing the self, who we are, what is our duty, who is the supreme personality of Godhead. All this to understanding and about this Prakriti, time, Kala. This is the science of self-realization. Scientifically understanding our human life. But here it is a science of life because how to keep it our body, mind, and soul together and happy condition. And Ayurveda originates from the Atharva Veda because we have 4 Vedas. See, actually, one more point I like to highlight. Krishna, when he is creating this material world, he created everything. He given everything because that's what Lord is called Purnam. He creates completely. Purnat, Purnas, Madasya, like that. He create whatever he do, it is complete. He created this material world as it is complete. And he creating different jivas as well as different this one Ayurveda to heal this because we all are here in the material world. Maybe we'll having the disease because we have 4 that this is Janma Mrityu, Jara Vyadi. Vyadi is always everybody having that. Janma Mrityu, Jara Vyadi. Vyadi means disease. For this 2 degrees, Lord given Ayurveda itself from the starting. He given 4 Vedas to Brahma. Brahma it is how it is coming down. And when Ayurveda originate from the Atharva Veda, we have 4 Vedas. In that Atharvana Veda, this which one? Upaveda is the Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the considered an Upaveda, subsidiary Veda of Atharvana Veda. And Atharva Veda contains healing mantras, early medical knowledges, spiritual for physical approaches to diseases. These all are there in the Atharva Veda, which is Atharva means it is there in the Ayurveda part of the Atharva Veda. Ayurveda comes from the Atharva Veda and is known as its Upaveda. Science of life and healing. How to this is the science or life how to heal. Ayurveda later become fully developed science through Charaka or Sushruta and one more Vagbhatta. This is actually mainly now available theories what they wrote, Charaka or Sushruta and Vagbhatta. They wrote the Ayurveda books which is at present available as per the this Namacharya doctor. He is telling this is the books are still available. But Sushruta is actually for surgery and anatomy which is Most of the part is lost at present because it is not available. But Charaka Samhita or Vagbhatta's Ayurveda books are still available about medicine and internal healing. This is the what we are going to learn today. Ayurveda is the science of life. Now, in Ayurveda, holistic means treating the whole person, not just the disease or symptoms. Okay, because in especially allopathic, which is at present famous, which is teaching mainly diseases or symptoms only, not whole person. But what is the holistic includes in the Ayurveda is from the Vedas again I mentioned, which includes body, sharira, physical health, which includes mind, thoughts, emotion, stress, spirit, atma, your true self and the soul, lifestyle and environment, food habits, daily routine, reasons. These all mainly included. Like, and we can tell an example. If you are have someone having a headache, modern medicine may ask him, give him a painkiller. Like we have mainly painkiller is like Panadol. It is main any pain, anything, even if a fever or any disease we have, primarily will take Panadol. But in the Panadol, in the few packet, if you're reading, it is injurious to health. It is wrote, it is not good for the health also. See, they are giving this painkiller as well as they're writing, it is having a side effect. See, this is the allopathic problem. Whatever you have, some symptom is going to stop, but we having if you're taking more and more these painkillers, you have a side effect. Now, Ayurveda doctor, if it is a pure Ayurvedic doctor, he will ask if it is an headache, means it is different reasons. He may ask you if your digestion is weak, is there any stress or lack of sleep, maybe because of that headache may come, or is it diet, your food system may be changed or incompatible, is lifestyle disturbing your natural balance, means lifestyle, because you may be changed, because sometimes we have cold seasons and then we have winter and summer seasons. When winter and summer season changing, many times it is affected. This may affect your body also. And then it is treats root cause, means all the symptoms it will take, and it will take as a root, and then that headache will be permanently cured. But in symptom treatment is only available in the present day of this English medicine, all we call as a and then core principle of Ayurveda, because this is actually our where I went, this doctor is telling core principle of Ayurveda is balance. Ayurveda focus on the balancing the three doshas. There is three doshas in our body. This is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. These three are there. Vata means it is air, Pitta means fire, Kapha means water. These three composition there in our body. Actually, we have five main components. It's the Bhumirapo Nadavayu, Kamano, Buddhirevacha. There are 8 elements are there in the Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita 7.4. I think 7.4 is telling Bhumirapo Nadavayu, Buddhi Mano. This is we have gross body and we have subtle body. And this is made by this one, and that's what this is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. When these are balanced, we are healthy. When these are disturbed, we are all diseased. Now, how this will be disturbed? Disturbed depending on our lifestyle, depending on our mainly on lifestyle, our food habits, our season changing, or maybe see like example, we all take birth in India because we've grown in a different atmosphere. Now searching a job or searching a better opportunity, we come to Middle East. Middle East is a very hot area, which is here most of the 8-9 months. It is very hot because it is not suited our body, because we are born in India. That's what our lifestyle is changing, and it is affected these three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, and it will be imbalance. Once imbalance means we get disease. Now this is we have to try to balance this one. That's what Ayurveda most of the time it is doing. And in Ayurveda also, to find out this different, we have which doshas, Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. Many symptoms are there generated in our body. Okay, these many symptoms are generated in the body. It's like, doctors, Ayurvedic doctors especially. At present, we have Ayurveda, which is like MBBS. We have Ayurvedic degree also, which is 5 years, and people can go and learn the Ayurveda. But Ayurveda is normally comes from a disciplic succession. It has to come from the disciplic succession, not going college and learning. Like how we have our spiritual also like comes from the disciplic succession, Brahma, and we have 4 sampradayas. Like that, this also we have a sampradayas. And this comes from again Krishna, from the Brahma, and there is how it comes. There is from Brahma goes to Prajapatis, then Ashwini Kumaras, then goes to Indra and Dhanvantari. Dhanvantari Krishna himself, but he will go to the Indra and he will learn. And that, like that, comes down to different acharyas. That's what I told. Charaka was there, Sushruta was there, Vagbhata. These are many acharyas. It comes down. Ayurveda comes down from the lineage, not lineage, it's from a parampara. Properly it has to be come down, because this how the Ayurveda is treated through parampara. And that's what I told you initially, it's given by Krishna for our healing and becomes better health. Actually, Ayurveda's purpose of Ayurveda is keep an healthy person healthy, and diseased person to make him healthy, treat him and become healthy. These are 2 main purpose. One is they keep healthy person healthy, and a diseased person to cure his disease, and I'll keep him in the healthy. That means holistic in Ayurveda, balancing the body, mind, and soul to remove the root cause of diseases and support higher life purpose. Now, this doctors, normally these Ayurvedic doctors, we can little bit deeper. I will to see this one. Ayurveda is not just a medicine; it is a complete lifestyle system. How to live in balance, because it is mainly how to live in balance of the body, mind, and consciousness, our spirit, soul, harmony with the nature, seasons, food, daily routine. These all are how we have to live in balance. Now, seasons is changing, because in India, we are mainly birth in India. India, we have rainy season, we have winter season, we have summer seasons. But when we come to Kuwait, we have maximum is the summer season, and little bit we have
winter
season, winter season. And that's what I told, because if we don't have rainy season, that's what is not suiting our body. It is not made for us. That's what these 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, will be get in balance. Food. Again, food is also same, because each season there is a food, seasonal food we told, and with some food which is daily we can take, but some food we can seasonal, like fruits. Fruits, there is in winter, the different fruits will come, summer will be different, and rainy season may be different. That's why. And then daily routine like rice, where we can take daily, or some millets we can take daily. Again, in the rice also, see, there is very important. At present, what we are getting rice, this is completely a polished rice, and that one top layer, which is very important for our health, is removed. And that's what Ayurveda is actually recommending, to eat or take raw rice. Even it's white or in red rice, it should be taken as a raw red rice or raw white rice. And it's as much possible we have to take organically developed, not like from the this fertilizers. At present, maximum we get this fruits or food is made from the fertilizers, which is again not healthy. They advise to take organic, but it's very difficult to get. But this is the advice from the Ayurvedic. That's what even Srila Prabhupada told his, in the end of his life. He complete 50% of this devotional service, another 50% is incomplete. That is the Varnashrama system. Varnashrama system is all this is applied, different Varnas. That is, people are working there, everything is done organically as per scientific, Vedic system, and as per the Ayurveda, everything is done. Even lifestyle will be like that. Like one more point actually is doctor was telling, like the charity, we have charity like in the temple also we receive the different charities. Now this charity coming from the different peoples, it's not only devotees, it's different peoples. We don't know how they got this money, how they maybe in the wrong way they made the money, and this money maybe they are giving for the charity. And when we use in our charity this one, that effect what they earned this money, that effect always there in our mind or body. It is subtle, but it's a subtle principle that will be always there in our mind and food. That's what when charity also, because Prabhupada want to establish like a person who is very intelligent, he will be like building the temple, he will use like that. And agriculture means they will do agriculture people, and then from the agriculture, we have to get the rice or fruits, and that is offered. Not to buy from for temple, as to be depending on all these things, food, flowers, or water, everything has to be dependent. Means it no need to purchase. It has to everything come from the Varnashrama system. And even milk, we have to keep cows from milk products. Everything has to be come from the different ways, with natural ways. That's what Prabhupada want to do, an Varnashrama system of communities, small communities, at least establish this Varnashrama communities. That's what Bhakti Raghava Swami Maharaj or many Maharajas are now trying. Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj is also trying. Even our Guru Maharaj is also trying to establish this Varnashrama system of living culture. Now, prevention over cure focuses on preventing disease rather than only treating it. That is Ayurveda do. Daily habits, dinacharya, and seasonal routine ritual, ritu charyas. That means daily, we have some daily habits, because in so doctor is telling we have to, how to get up. We have to get up early morning, and then we have to do some, like, they called some drinks we have to take for detoxification, some like juices. Like he told me to take get up the morning with warm water, to take lemon juice with jaggery. This juice I have to drink every day, like one glass of drink. So first, then we have to take some vyayama, means exercise, yoga or vyayama, 10 to 15 minutes of. Then we can go to the toilets, all these things, and bath and all. Like that means it is mentioned in the Ayurveda how morning we have to get up, and how our daily sadhana has to be go, and then chanting the holy name, devotional service, because everything, that's what holistic approach is there in the Ayurveda. And Ritu Charya means seasonal routines, because that's what I told, season changing. Maybe mango is coming only in now summer season, but it is not there in winter or rainy season. Mango is not available. But for us in the Kuwait, 265 days mangoes are available. And we eat these mangoes, but it is not good for our health. That's what the doctors are, Ayurveda is telling. Even I was fond of mangoes too much, and I was eating too much mango, apple, or grapes. He clearly told, after seeing my nature, he told these three things not to eat much: mango or grapes or apple. He told even after my treatment also, I have to try to avoid. This is what he guided me. And now individual nature as a Prakriti, each person has a unique constitution based on three energies. Like Vata, which is air and space. Space means ether, vacuum. This is in our body. We have air and ether, because that's what Pancha Mahabhutas we told. Na? The air and ether, that is Vata. Pitta means fire plus water. Kapha means again earth and water, earth plus water. All this imbalance called as Vata, Pitta and Kapha doshas. If this is balanced, we all are healthy. If it is not balanced, we all are in the diseased condition. Most of the time we are on diseased condition. And root cause of healings, look at the cause of disease, not just symptoms. Use natural methods, diet, herbs, detox. Like here, again, looks to the cause of the disease. They mainly in Ayurveda, they will see nadi. From their hand, they will see this nadi. And from the nadi, they will find out which dosha we have, vata, pitta or kapha. And then other symptoms. In our skin, there is some symptoms like, some skin having a cracks or too much oily skin or too much dry skin. And they will observe our eyes. Eyes also having different symptoms in our disease, because in we developing some disease, we cannot see this disease. But this will be seen in the initial stage from the eyes color, or maybe eyes getting too much wet, eye may be too much dry. This type of symptoms, it is connected to some other symptoms in our disease in the body. And they checking our ears. Ears also have color changing, and kidney and ears, he was telling that is connecting with this disease. And our lips also, sometime if it dry, wet or cracky lips, this all. And one more function they which from the tongue. Tongue also has give the symptoms of different our diseases. On that basis, as they holistically, they will find out whole disease and where it is root cause is there, and they will treat to the root of the disease. Actually, sometime, even like cancer, there is a treatment in the Ayurveda also, because it's you have to find out root. Even I heard in the long back, it is not from even in allopathic, they tell you have to find out the root, where is the cancer. Sometimes cancer may be your lungs or maybe somewhere, or maybe in your blood, but it is maybe root, maybe it is in the your toe of your feet, because that is has to be find out, they are telling. And then when you treated that root, that cancer will be 100% curable. This way, actually, it is there in the so many ways of finding the healing the disease, root cause of healing. And even in spirituality, when we are talking about this, Ayurveda is completely aligns with our Vedic wisdom. Some source, as in Bhagavad Gita also, I will show in the next slide, how Gita is explaining about Ayurvedic connection. And even it is clearly telling you are not this body. Srila Prabhupada always telling, you are not this body, you are the spirit soul. It is his, what we call is a mantra for him. Prabhupada, there, because even the doctor was telling, in this ISKCON, somebody was made a research, how many times Prabhupada maybe told his lectures or wrote in his books or in the letter, different. He was telling almost approximately 25,000 times Srila Prabhupada told, you are not this body, you are the spirit soul. But it is not exactly what, maybe sometime little bit of change way also Prabhupada tells, but it is approximately this means that much of importance Prabhupada was stressing that to us to realize you are not this body, you are the spirit soul. But taking care of the body is very, very important to keep our healthy and spirituality to support. Health supports higher purpose, self-realization. If you are healthy, your self-realization process, which is we are doing now, getting up morning, chanting the holy name, reading or hearing, if it is your health is good, everything will be good. We will be happy. But not like that, soul is always Ananda Buddhi Vardhanam. But that is comes through body. At present, we are in this, soul is within this body. Now it has to be, means your health must be good. That's what we have to follow the Ayurveda. One line essence, Ayurveda teaches how to live healthy and spiritually aware by staying in harmony with the nature. Your true self and Krishna, about Krishna, everything will be understand here. Next, when we have some verses connecting with the Bhagavad Gita. You are not this body. Core Gita teachings, as well as Srila Prabhupada's teaching. Prabhupada is always telling, Dehinosmin yata dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram evamantara tata dehantara praptir dhirastasana muhiti. Soul similarly passes into another body at the death. Because one person we know that this soul is, embodied soul is passing from body, initial from the boyhood to youth, then it is getting to old age. And then similarly, soul passes to the finally to another body. But this body we have to keep healthy. And dhirastasana muhyati, who is dhira, he will not be bewildered. That means our mental, consciousness, even like body as well as mental consciousness is pure, then we will be always healthy. Because we know that anyway we are going to die, but this body we have to keep healthy to realize all these things. And we are to what realization? We are the part and parcel of Krishna. We are the servant of Krishna. We have to serve and love Krishna. This one to understand, we have, once we are understanding, we will take care of our body very perfectly and with the Ayurvedic way. The body changes, but soul not changes. That's what disease, aging, BP, stress, all belongs to the body, not the self. Many diseases what we are getting, it is only for the body, it is not for the self. But body also we can keep healthy by Ayurvedic role. Maintaining the body so it does not disturb our higher awareness. Ayurveda's role is that maintaining this body properly. Then control of the mind and senses. That is the sloka number 6.17. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chetasa karmasu yukta swapnao bodhyasya yogo bhavati tukkahe. Means Krishna is telling, he who is regulate in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. Means Krishna is again, insisting us, regulate your eating habit, sleeping habit, working, recreation. All this too much when you are doing, everything will be problem. Even Upadeshamrita, nectar of instruction itself, first shloka it is telling, control your everything, that shloka is control your tongue, control your speech, means everything. That 6 urges of the tongue, if you are controlling, that person can make disciples all around the world. One more point also is our tongue, our stomach and our genital is in one line. If it is our tongue is not controlled, all other thing is not controlled. It is not works. That's what he is regulated. Eating, sleeping or working and recreation mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga. That's what this is yoga, but what we can, material pains, it comes because of all these all are irregulated at present. Our eating habit is not good, sleeping habit is not good, and working conditions are not good. And recreating also, it is so many problems we are facing. That's what we all are ill. But Krishna is very telling you control your mind and senses, which is health spiritually. And regulation of health and peace. When you regulate all these things, we will be healthy and we will be peaceful. And when we are imbalanced also, when we are telling we are less diseased and we are less disturbed. When this imbalance happen, then we will be more diseased and more disturbed. This is the pure Ayurvedic principle. Proper diet, proper sleep, proper routine, dinacharya. This sloka is very important for the Ayurvedic point of view. And even Krishna is telling one more sloka, 17.8. 17.8, Krishna is telling, Ayu Sattva Balarogasya Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha Rasya Snigdha Stri Hridaya Ahara Sattvika Priyaha. Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life, purify one's existence and give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. See, Krishna is very clearly telling, such foods are means juicy. This type of food we have to take, and not fatty, wholesome, pleasing to the heart. Then we will be, our duration of life is increased, we'll be purified in our existence, give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. All this will help us our whole human existence. And then another part of this is desire and anger, root of imbalance. One more is the anger. Anger, Krishna is telling, 337. Loka number 337, Krishna is telling, Kama Esha, Krodha Esha, Rajo Guna Samudbhaha, Mahashano Mahapapna, Viddhi Enam Hi Vairinam. It is lust only, Arjuna, which later transform into anger. This will, anger is increase our internal heat in our body. That's pitta. Again, internal heat means fire. I told you, digestion, fire. This is increase our pitta. Leads to mental disturbance, physical issues, BP, digestion, anger and tension. All this create you more diseases. This is directly connected to pitta imbalance, because this is what we have. We have in our job tension, family tensions. Many problems nowadays have physically, we have all this will disturbing us. This is what Krishna is telling 337. Kama Esha, Krodha Esha, Samudga. Like that. This is the main reason is the lust. He's telling Arjuna, lust is the only reason. And one more sloka was there about the 18.6 is abandon all activities and surrender unto me. Here, final goal, Krishna is explaining self-realization, surrender to Krishna, serve and love. Body is the tool, to not total goal. Body is not fully goal. It is only tool for our self-realization. Ayurveda support this by keeping the body fit, reducing distractions, disease, stress. And complete connections are very, very important. It's like Gita, Srila Prabhupada always saying, you are not body, you are spirit soul. Ayurveda says, keep body balanced. And results is mind becomes calm. Calm mind, spiritual realization become simpler. This is the whole approach in the Ayurveda. Because our purpose of the body is to get self-realization. This is our purpose. I think I am going very slow here. I will go a little faster now. See, actually, when we went to this center, actually there is, he actually main Panchakarma in the Ayurvedic is an Panchakarma in Ayurveda means 5 actions, which is all process of deeply cleansing and rebalancing the body, mind, and doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha. It is not just a treatment, but a 3-stage process. It is Purva Karma, preparation stages. That's called Ama, and Snehapana, Snehana, and Svedana. Herbal steam therapies, or like it is oil therapies. Sneha means they will give drinking the ghee, medicated ghee, on then oil massages, and then herbal steam therapy. They will do steam therapy. Purpose to bring toxin from the deep tissue into digestive tract for removal. So initially, okay, and then what is the Panchakarma? Panchakarma is, this is the Purva Karma before doing a Panchakarma. And now I will tell what is the Panchakarma they are doing. It's actually this, our doctor, he mentioned it's Panchakarma as a Panchakarma therapies. Panchakarma therapy is included 5 mainly, that is called Vamana, Virechana, Basti, Nasya, and Rakta Mokshana. But now these 5 therapies is like depending on persons. It's not like dosha, which is Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. All they may not do, but which is required only they do. Vamana means therapy means it is vomiting. And Virechana means cleansing your pitta, help to skin disease, liver issues like passing the stool. And basti means again medicated enema they are giving. 2 times in the night and early morning. And Nasya is from the nose, this is therapy. Rakta Mokshanam is blood purification by leeches. This is the major therapy in the Ayurveda. And this is what doctor actually performing there. And before starting, they have to do that Purva Tayari, Purva Karma, preparation stage. Now, what is Vamana means remove excessive kapha using the allergies and congestion, all this thing. The Virechana means purgation therapy, cleanses the excessive pitta, helpful to skin disease, liver issues, many other things also points are there. I mentioned only this one. And Basti is the most important therapy for the Vata, useful for herbal oils, decoction, considered the king of Panchakarma. And Nasya is herbal oil through noses, clear head, sinus, improves mental clarity. Rakta Mokshana is controlled blood letting. This is through liches. I given here some pictures you can see. This is the omitting picture I given here. This is the Virechana and this is the Basti and Nasya and Rakta Moshana. And its a preparation stage also included some diet. Restoring and strength and digestion includes specific diet. Okay, it is after the therapy actually. Now, just I will explain my experience on the how they did for therapy. They actually initially first 3 days they will prepare. He's giving for us keeping in some diet, special diet, and then doctor is giving us drinking the ghee with the meditated ghee. For me, it is given by Arjun tree's bark, and from that medicated ghee. Each day they will increase the quantity of the ghee, and then ghee has to be symptoms shown in our skin as well as from our toilet time. Skin has to be the ghee has to be seen. Then they will stop. Then there is body massage, and after body massage, this Panchakarma therapy will start like Vamanam. For me, there is no Vamanam because I am a cardiac patient and I completed this angioplasty. That's what this Vamana is not there because they are not recommending, because already I did this through allopathic. They are not recommending because maybe some side effect comes because of that angioplasty. That's what he not doing that one. Then they did only Virechana and Basti. This is the major for the my doshas and my disease. He treated for me Virechana and Basti, because before starting every day 3 to 4 days preparation stage. Each stage there is like a body massage and diet. Then they will give some meditation for the Virechana. Then after that again, it has to be healed 2-3 days, and then only Basti will start. Before Basti again there is a 5 days rest period and preparation period, and then Basti. Basti means was given through our lower part. Like night time they will give like it's oil, is telling, to cleanse this our small intestine and large intestine, stomach. And night after the dinner they will insert to our lower part, and that will be stay in our stomach overnight, and morning it will pass through. And then again we have to go, like there is a body massage, and again that enema is given, that is like some kashaya, it is called different trees kashaya, and then again motion will pass for and half an hour. But that Basti treatment is normally it is a cycle of 8 days, 16 days, and 32 days. Actually, for me, I took 8 days Basti. Some people, like if they have kidney diseases and all, or they will go for 16 days or 32 days with this Basti therapy. Like even he was, any diseases, if it is this doctor is telling, yes, he can treat, they can treat. Like especially I asked sometime, like, kidney dialysis, whoever started kidney dialysis, yes, he is telling, surely it will be cured, and they may not do further dialysis, because he had some patients also, he did that one. And because one patient or two patients, they're supposed to go for the dialysis, because all allopathic told it is there is no other way, kidney is lost, only now dialysis is. But when treated with this panchakarma and followed these things, and they at present they are not doing. They not went for the dialysis. Their kidney was okay. They are healthy, still healthy from many years. This is what he was telling us, and like that, many diseases like when we went, there was one more patient was there about BP and sugar, and one more person was there. It is I will tell it is not exactly BP or some issue. He has some concentration issue, concentrating on his job. He is a businessman from Hyderabad. He is unable to concentrate from last few months. He was always unable to complete the job, unable to anger, all these things coming, and then he come to treat the Ayurveda. He was also going through the Panchakarma and like that, whole holistic approach it is Ayurveda. This is the what now for us is the mainly for us. I have to follow now diet for another 3 months, very strict diet, and after that also I have to follow routinely some good diet follow up I have to do. Initially for us now, me is diet is morning. I told which juice I have to take. Then I only morning is the green gram items to eat, like green gram dosa, green gram idli, or green gram we can sprout and eat, or green gram we can boil and eat, sprout, boil and eat. And afternoon, he told jawar. Jawar means it's a millet, that millet chapati, roti, millet chapati or roti, or like jawar or ragi. But for me, he's advised only jawar. And then vegetable to eat only creepers, whichever vegetable coming in on the creeper, maximum to take, like ash gourd, bottle gourd, pumpkin, like this type of this and long beans, these things where I can take. And evening time also same. If it is hungry, lightly to take some fruits or some rice. Even after this millet, we can take some rice. Again, rice also, raw rice, dead raw rice. And evening, we have to take lahi. Lahi means it is in English. Nail puri, something they tell in different language, different is there. That I have to take. And this is the now this is the my treatment, and I am want to tell that actually this treatment is, I can feel actually it is very good. It is helping me. My numbers, BP numbers, actually it is coming down gradually, and I feels that yes it is. And this doctor always told, keep faith on the treatment, because we also tell in the spirituality means faith. First point is the faith. If you are faithfully, fully, everything will be work. He's telling your death is fixed. One point he told me, death is fixed. Like maybe sometime when we are doing Ayurvedic treatment, death may come. That means it is not tell because of I started Ayurvedic, died. No, he's telling death is fixed. You do Ayurvedic, allopathic or not do. Death is fixed. From the birth, death is fixed. That is Lord is doing. That we cannot change. But treatment is required to keep body healthy, because of for to do self-realization. That is very important points to we to understand. And because Ayurvedic one is holistic and there is no side effect, we always feel fresh in the Ayurvedic treatment. And here what I am just showing now further to my experience on other points. In this doctor's house, you can see here this down slide actually, down upper is this temple, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, and Sudarshanji temple they has in this. You can see the two domes. This is the two domes. First dome is a white color, which is shown here is the doctor's house, and there is ground floor and first floor. First floor they have this temple, Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra, and every day we can serve, do bhajans and all that. I showed here little bigger that dome. Dome looks like that. Okay, and there is two domes here. One dome is there, his house, and another dome there is 10 people, because there is 5 rooms. Each rooms 2 beds are there, and there is attached bathroom, and 1 therapy rooms is there. How this he treating here. And you can see there is a cow cure foundation, and it's a goshala. this Goshala, I told you, it is again this Goshala he is doing for a charity basis, not for his any business or milk selling or nothing. It is even he not taking any of me, even calves are there. Calves fully drink the milk. And sometimes, farmers afterward, cows, they not give milk. Then they bring and give to this Goshala, this farmers or anyone they can. Even he was telling one time, police one bought because somewhere, they are taking to a slaughterhouse. They catch and they bought and kept that cow here. Like that, this charity trust he is doing, Cow Cure Foundation. And this is I want to show you, this is the therapy bed, how it is there. And there is, this is the oil. And this is the therapy bed. Massage bed. And the same one, after massage finish, they will give in the steam therapy also the same bed. And I showed here some diet items. And you can see here that is the sunrise where we can see from his Goshala. And you can see here, me and wife. And he is the doctor. His name is Namacharya Prabhu. It's a simple doctor, but I explained his health issue last week. How he was completely lost his one leg, means one side, and one eye, and there was no cure in the allopathic. They completely lost, no confidence. Everyone, doctors are telling there is no medicine. But he did Ayurvedic. He went to this Panchagavya therapy, and he got cured. And he started back this therapy to give now others. And when we are stayed there, we went to a few places. One is like this is called Vaidyanathji Jyotirlinga temple. It is in the 12 Jyotirlinga. There is 2 Jyotirlinga falls in Maharashtra. And we went to one, it's called Paroli, Vaidyanatha temple. And the same day we visited, there is one Janmasthana, Janabai, she is a devotee for Vittal. Her birthplace was there. And actually, Janabai's pastime is very, very, this one, when she is making the floor. And Lord Vittal comes, and you can see in the one picture, Janabai is sitting, and she is flooring to that stone. When she is storing, this Lord Vittal comes and help him because she is very poor. Vittal helps him to do this flooring, and she is a devotee and always chanting the holy name, Vittala's name. That's what it is. You can see in that temple there is a Vittal and Rukmini, and Janabai's picture is there. It is actually 300, 400 years that Lord is always comes to Janabai and help him because he is a very pure devotee. And one more point actually about Janabai I want to tell first time. She is there in the Pandharpur actually. Her later stage of her life, she was took birth in Parabani, and Pandharpur, it was 6 hours journey from Pandharpur. There where she is, her life, or she stayed in the Pandharpur later the stages. And the Pandharpur actually, her name was there as a pure devotee of the Lord Vittal coming and talking to Vittal, like that. One time actually 2 saints want to test her. Test means they want to see her. And when they are coming, this Janabai was fighting with another woman in the street, Mataji, and fighting like anything. She used bad language, giving so much. And then this saint saying to her, what type of everybody is telling she is a pure devotee and she is fighting with a street woman. What is this? Like that they were thinking. And then finally they went and asked, why you are fighting like this? It is not too good. You are pure devotee. Why you are to fight? And she was so angry. Then why she was fighting? That they make cow dung patties and they will dry up. They use for the making the fuel for the stove. That is the cow dung patties they make it in India. She was making that cow dung patty. Somebody stolen her patties, and that's what she was angry and fighting. Then she's talking, my patties are something special, not like others one. They are like that. Then what is this special? Then she kept that patties to this saint's ear. And that Pattis is telling Vittala, Vittala, Vittala. Then that saint understand that her devotion, because so much she was devoted, she will not leaving Vittal's name. All the time, 24 hours, she was chanting the Vittal name in her all activities when she is doing. And even that Pattis is chanting the holy name, Vittala, Vittala, Vittala. And that picture is there in the Pandharpur. And we visited one that Narasimha temple. Also, it is there in a small one cave type there. And this Narasimha temple we visited. And this is the Pandharpur Vittal temple. I'm going very fast. Pandharpur is the called Bhu Vaikuntha, and it is actually explained in the Skanda Purana and one more Purana. It is Skanda Purana and Padma Purana about Pandharpura's glories are given. Actually, this book I'm showing one. This book actually is called Bhu Vaikuntha Pandharpura. It is wrote by Lokanath Swami Maharaj. And he given lot of authentication about the glories of the our Pandharpur. And Pandharpur is the very famous Vittal is there. Vittal is called in different name there. Vittoba is called, Vittala is called, Vitthala is called, Pandharipurnath is called. And you can see here his beautiful deity here. And he is standing with and very attention. He is waiting his devotee. And Mother Rukmini is here. And she also waiting in the same pose. So you see, both are waiting to devotees. And Vittal is standing on a brick. There is a first time on this. And actually, Vittal, why he came to Pandharpur, there is a brief discuss. I think it is mentioned in the Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana, it is given like once Rukmini was upset with the Lord the Dwarakadish, Krishna. Why is he upset means once I think this gopis and Radharani came to Dwaraka, and Krishna was very, very loving to them, gopis, he was very fond of them and he was intimately talking to them. And then when Rukmini saw that, she got angry. Why Krishna is doing like that? And she left Dwaraka and she came to here. It's called Dindi Ravana. She came to Dindi Ravana and very angry, and he started to do some tapasya there. Then Krishna, after some time, Dwaraka, these gopis left and he was searching Rukmini. Rukmini was not there. Then he come to Dindirvan and he was searching Rukmini, and he went to specify the Rukmini Mataji, and to Rukmini was not here. She told she will not come back. And then there is one more devotee was there. His name is Pundarika. And this Pundarika devotee is very famous for in the Pandharpur. And this Pundarik devotee's story goes like this. I will take another 10 minutes. This Pundarik devotee is very, very famous devotee actually. He was devotee of Lord Vittal. And what happens, actually Pundarika is the, he was the, in his previous lives, he was, I think Baumasura, or not Baumasura. Previous life he was something like that, Baumasura or something. And then Lord given him that because he want to Lord to give some darshan. Lord given him darshan there not, it is not Baumasura. Sorry, it is not Baumasura. I forgot his name. Sorry, Baumasura is different. He was a demon. This is actually Prabhuji actually,
King Muchukunda, Prabhu.
Muchukunda, sorry, exactly. Sorry, Prabhuji. Muchukunda, it is Muchukunda, his Lord given him an benediction that he will meet during the this life the Dwaraka pastime. And he came to the Pandharpur and he became the devotee there as a Pundarika. And Pundarika initial stage he was not devotee, he was hating his parents and he was not serving his parents. But once he got some realization that he has to serve his parents, then he started to serve his parent as well as Lord Pundarika, and he was very close devotee of the Pundarika. And now Lord Krishna came to this Dwaraka And anyway, Rukmini Mataji was unable to him to pacify, and he goes to this Pundarika's house. When Lord went to Pundarika's house, there actually, when Pundarika was serving his parents, he was massaging his parents, and Lord went to his door. When Lord is so effulgent, he saw that their house is completely become brilliant and effulgent. But Lord was asking Pundarika then, but Pundarika told, wait there. I will first serve my parents and then I will come back. And then what he told, there was a brick was there. He pushed that, throw a brick. You stand on this stone and I will come back after serving my parents. Now this bricks also, it is as Indra, because Indra got a curse from Vritasura, I heard. It is also there in the Padma Purana. So Vritasura got a curse that Vritasura cursed to Indra that you become a brick. Then he went back to Vishnu, and Vishnu then told during this Pundarika Leela, you will get liberation. Now this the Leela is there. Actually, Pundarika don't know that brick is there. Indra is falling there, and then he throw this brick, and when he's standing on the brick is there, but Indra got his Shapa Vimochana from this story, and this Pundarika was. Then later on he come and serve. And same time now Rukmini, because she was not come with the Lord Dwarakadish, and she also, after some time, she also felt very bad because Lord came and Lord, not Krishna came and she was felt very bad, and she also searching and coming to Krishna, but Krishna was standing on the brick. Next to him, Rukmini also standing, and both all are on the attention stage, and they are keeping their both hands on the wrist and waiting his devotees. And then Pundalika told, you stay here and give darshan to the devotees there. And then this is their Archa Vigraha, and Krishna's original deity it is. He carved this deity and he is there in the Pandharinath. And Lord is like this, and outside actually it is Rukmini and they are not together. It is once after taking darshan of the Lord Vittal, you come out, then you will get darshan of Rukmini Mataji. And here in the Pandharinath, you can touch the feet of the Lord Pandharinath, and you can take blessings, because he's standing like that. We are lying, we have to go and we have to touch his feet and take blessings. This is the allowed only here in the Pandharpur. I think not anywhere in the India it is allowed to touch the deity's feet. It is allowed here because he is standing and he is so merciful in the Pandharpur. And one more point is there. You can see this Mataji, and actually she is a disciple of Loknath Swami Maharaj. She is very simple Mataji, and she is making garland for the Vittal. Every day. You can see this Vittals here, garland. There is two garlands. One is Tulsi garland, another one is flower garland. So, flower garland. She makes this garland every day to Panduranga. Every day, 365 days she makes. And she makes at her home one day before. And next day morning, early morning, 5 o'clock, she will take, and after Abhishekam, they will give dress the Lord after Abhishekam, and they wear this garland to Lord. Two garlands, Tulsi and flower garland. You can see here, you can see in this Vittal's picture, two garlands are there. It is, and only this Mataji's garlands are they're using to wear the Lord, not any other, because you can take a garland, they will touch to the feet and they will return back or keep it side. But this Mataji's two garland, it is given to them. It's wear to the Lord, and it is from morning to until I think evening. This garland will be there on the Lord, and this Mataji is so simple, Prabhuji. We can't see, because she is always there in the ISKCON temple, Pandharpur, and somehow we got an opportunity to meet her, because actually, I was searching how to see Pandharpur, because I also visited first time. Then one devotee, as he was from Pune, somehow I met him. Then I told him that, somebody can guide. Then he immediately told, you no need, this Mataji is there. And she was, at that time, she was there. And she called her and she asked, can you take these devotees. And then she immediately agreed to take next day morning, early morning, to us to Vittal's temple. And she's disciple of Loknath Swami Maharaj. Also, she was personal servant of Loknath Swami Maharaj's sister. Now, sister is not there. She was there in the Radha Pandharinath temple, who's Loknath Swami Maharaj's sister. I think long she was in the old age. That time, his Mataji was her personal servant, and she was serving there. And she full day she is in the temple most of the time. Morning she will go to this Pandharinath temple, then she come back to here, and she brings the morning Charanamrita. After this morning Abhishekam 4 o'clock there for the Vittal. After Abhishekam, she get the bottle Charanamrit, and she will bring and give everybody in the ISKCON temple. That is her. She was doing this type of duty, and also she gets Lord's Mahaprasadam every day. Where morning they offering, because she is taking mala. Because only few devotees, I think, they will give inside, and she will go and bring. And we also got an opportunity to honor that prasadam because of this Mataji. And her house also we went. It's so simple house. It is with some seats and all. And her husband, what they're doing, then when I heard, I got very surprised. Husband is doing a veena. Normally, if you go tamburi. Normally, if you go to these temples, like especially in the Vittal's temple, in the door there is one old persons or old or young person. They stand and they singing the bhajan with the veena or a tambura. Tambura it is called tambura, and that is the duty what her husband doing in the Vittala's temple. I think morning and evening 2 hour shift is there, and many others also there. But every day he also getting this duty. 24 hours he will get that duty, and that's the way they are there. But I asked her how. She is telling Lord Vittal is taking care whatever the things they needed, and she is simple, very peaceful, and always in the serving mood and singing these bhajans of Vittals all the time. And this garland she makes on the night, because she may be like, evening bhoga, like 6:30 they will offer to the Lord in our ISKCON temple. She is in charge for the making that bhoga. And she given us also some opportunity to prepare some bhoga to the Lord Radha Pandharinath. 2 days we've got that opportunity also prepare some prasadam. And her duty was that. And then she will there in the for the ISKCON temple, we all know so many garlands are like preparing and all of them. Then late she will go maybe around 8:30 after temple close. She will go to home, and then she will prepare this 2 malas. She's telling it will take maybe 11:30 like that. Sometimes we'll sleep when the making mala itself, and she's singing the lot of bhajan, and then she will. Early morning again, she will get up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then she will go to the temple. And this is her life. When we are observing, we thought that nothing, we are in front of this type of devotees on the service, so how to serve the devotees as well as the Lord. And we can see here one more slide here. That is the sun, where we can see from the river Chandrabhaga. There is river Chandrabhaga. Vittal temple is one side, and another side is our ISKCON temple, Radha Pandharinath. And there is a Prabhupada Ghat also there. Loknath Swami Maharaj built a huge ghat for taking the bath. And crossing this river is by boats possible, or there is a bridge by auto and all. We can travel. And also Chandrabhaga river, we can take a dip as a holy dip. And Chandrabhaga river, why they call it, is actually Bhima river passing through this Pandharpur. When Pandharpur comes, because it is become a moon shape, and that's what they call is a river Chandrabhaga and moon shape. And she is serving the Lord Vittal there. And all devotees who are coming to the Pandharpur, they will take dip in the first Chandrabhaga river. Then they will visit this Pundarika temple that I told, Pundarika devotees. And then they will go to the temple, main temple. In the main temple, and this is what in the slide it is showing the Namdev's temple. Namdev is one more devotee, where I told you that Janabai was Namdev's house only she was serving. And this is the Namdev's deity there. And she making actually 3 garland. One garland she will give to this Namdev also. 2 for the Vittal, 1 for the Namdev. And here, what I want to show you, mainly two things actually. You can see here the slideshow, and this is the entrance of the Vittal temple. This is the Chokamela's Samadhi and Namdev's Samadhi. Here, this is the Chokamela Samadhi, this one. It is mentioned here, Chokamela Samadhi, small temple it shows in front of. Then, after that, Santa, this one, Chokamela Samadhi. Behind it is Namdev Samadhi. To second picture it is. This Chokamela story also very famous, and once Jagatsakshi Prabhuji explained in Dr. Divakar Prabhuji's house, I think 7-8 years back. So nicely he explained. I think one more days I will describe. It is so inspiring, Chokamela's pastimes with the Lord Vittal. So nice. It is so nice. Also, it is example is here also when he passed away. Some and this Namdev. I will briefly tell because because he is an outcast, because what called low caste they call, and they are not allowing him to enter the temple. And some time, this from the temple, they banished him. They told him that not to cross the river and come back, because Lord Vittal always go and do a lot of pastimes with him. And they were angry. And not only that one, also he has a low caste. Why low? Because so many problems they were creating, discriminating with his caste. And then they banished him to not to come to Vittal temple side at all. Then he was doing some job out other side of the river, and then he died there by during constructing a house. That wall fell down, and many workers with that also he died, and they did a mass burial. And after at that time, he died. Don't know. Then the one time this Namdev, when he, because he Namdev is the saint also, as well as he is also wrote so many bhajans. He was doing arti. He was a priest there in the Vittal temple. Lord was crying. Then he was actually talking to Vittal most of the time, and he asked, "Why you are crying, Lord?" Then he told, "See, my devotee, this Chokamela, is died, and he had a desire that his samadhi should be in front of my temple." Then Namdev asked, "How I know now?" Because they made a mass burial. How I know which is body belongs to, what bones belong to this Chokamela? Lord told him that you go and remove, and each bone you have to keep it to your ear. Each bone is telling Vittala, 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 because that much of devotee he is. These names enter to his bone, and bones also chanting the holy name. Then immediately, this Namdev, you go to this his house. There was he not found, and where is that burial they did? He find that burial, and he taken many people, and he digged that burial, and they started to, and he told Namdev to everybody to pick this bone, which is telling Vittala, that is Chokamela's bone, and they made a brought this all these bones, and they made this samadhi. And after that, there is Namdev samadhi. We have to pass this both devotees samadhis, and then we have to take darshan of Vittal. That's what Jagasakshi Prabhuji told. But nowadays, because of a lot of rush in the temple, they arranged lines, because we unable to cross these two samadhis. We have to cross through another road. Not road, another door. Their side doors they are allowing, because so Ekadashi and all are very, very rush, 4-5 hours or more. During the Ashada Ekadashi, it is like they are telling more than 24 hours we have to wait to take darshan of Lord, and Kartik Ekadashi. So many devotees there coming. Then we met in our Radha Pandharinath temple. This our Maharaj, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Swami Maharaj. He was there. I called him, and he came, and he is sitting here in his log studio. There he built a beautiful studio for composing the bhajans, lectures, and all. We were fortunate, to take his association there 2 days within this studio. And one day he actually given online lecture on the Ramayana, and we were fortunate to hear that also. And Maharaj was sharing a lot of pastimes, a lot of subjects, and he was, you all know his kirtans. He made us our trip very, very blissful. And this is the studio where I want to tell he is also taking tambura. And this is the deity of our Lord Pandharinath, main this one, Lord Radha Pandharinath. And we have Lord Pandharinath here. And this is the one more slide. I'm going fast here. And there is a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited in Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is coming in the Madhya Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Pandharipur. And Nityananda Mahaprabhu also visited. And even our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's brother, Vishwarup also visited Pandharipur. And Vishwarup left his body in the Pandharipur. Pandharpur, and we have a lot of other places to see also. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. He was here 1 week, in the behind ISKCON temple there is a temple for the feet, Lord's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet, temple, means lotus feet temple, and Nityananda Mahaprabhu and Vishwarup's temple. This Paduka Darshan, and this is the behind the Pandharpur temple. There is Rukmini Vittal is there. And this is the Prasadam Bhoga now. This is Prasadam, which is we got an opportunity to prepare. Now we prepared that some carrot, beetroot roti, beetroot raita, some cabbage sabji, and one more Mataji prepared sweet. We prepared dates laddu. This is the thali where they offered, and after offering, I took the photo in the Lord's kitchen. You all can take darshan. And there is in the Tulasi one Vrindavan is there. In Tulasi Vrindavan, there is many types of Tulasi. Hanuman Tulasi, Ram Tulasi, Krishna Tulasi. So many variety of Tulasi's darshan they do it exhibited here in Tulasi darshan, Tulasi Vrindavan. And one more place we visited is the Gopalpuram. There is a Gopal temple and Vishnupada. Here actually there is a pastime is Lord came and he herd the cows with his Gopa friends. And his Lord's different feet symbols are here. His flute symbol is there on the stone. Because I don't have now time, I'm not much explaining. You can see the stone having Lord's flute, Lord's feet, many symbols of the Lord. And this is the Janabai's different utensils. And you can see the Janabai's that stone also, which is he was using for the making the atta. And this is here, there is a gufa is there, one small, it's a Janabai was writing our bhajans there, and there is Vittal and Rukmini is there, where we can hug Vittal and Rukmini. And also this one more, what is that? Manthan. Where Manthan is there. This Manthan, from the water, Janabai is taken butter. And this is the temple, which is Mahalakshmi temple in the Kolhapur. I'm unable to show much more picture. There is some renovation is going on in the temple, but we got a beautiful darshan of Lakshmi ji there, Mahalakshmi ji. And this is the Gopuram darshanam. And this is the temple where is the Lord Lada Gopal in Aravade, where I told this Lokanath Swami Maharaj's birthplace. There is 3 deities, and Vittal Rukmini Vittal, and Radha Gopal, and Sitaram, Lakshman, and Hanuman temple is there. It's a beautiful temple, a very large temple. I think Shoguna Prabhuji also visited. But it is no crowd there, but it's so peaceful, so beautiful temple. We were there 3 days, and we Ramanami was celebrated there. And you can see this is the Loknath Swami Maharaj Janmastan. His birth house, where he took the birth in that house, they kept this house as it is. This is called in Hindi Loknath Swami Maharaj Janmastadi. In this house inside, he took birth, and every day they will go there and they do aarti, and they will offer to the some fruits there. And they made a small exhibition of Loknath Swami Maharaj different pastimes with the Srila Prabhupada. This is the temple actually. This temple is the Kargar, New Bombay, this Kargar temple, Radha Gopinath temple, which is also inaugurated recently by Modi 1 year back. And it's a beautiful temple in the New Bombay. It's so large, it is so big temple. And I think I completed my, because I kept some more pastimes of these devotees in the Pandharnath, but in the next time we can meet, we can discuss. Because a lot, again, Pandharpur is like a, it is Nama Sankirtana. Major service is there, devotee is doing is Nama Sankirtan, which is in the ISKCON or International Society of Krishna Consciousness or our Gaudiyas or major is the Nama Sankirtana, and Pandharpur also same, it is Nagar Sankirtana, and there every year there is goes Dindi, they call Dindi Yatra. Dindi Yatra, one is from the Tukaram, it is goes from Dhule, and another one from the one more saint. There thousands of devotees are walking around 300 kilometers and reaching to Pandharpur. And they, when they are walking every day, they will walk. Night they will take rest. They will hear the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and like that they will go. Even nowadays, even from the, I think, temple Aravade also 2 or 3 dindis they are taking. Dindi means they are like Padayatra, like ISKCON how they are doing. They are doing from the long, from hundreds of years back itself. They are doing that. This is the how glories of the Pandharinath. It is. I think 1 hour it is difficult to complete, but still I tried. But my main today's theme was to Ayurveda to explain, because we have that 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. If it is kept balanced, we are healthy. If it is not balanced, then we are all diseased. Then Ayurveda is treating and making this dosha as much as possible to balance and keeping us healthy. That's what Ayurveda purpose I told. Keep healthy person healthy, make diseased person healthy, and keep him healthy, not become again diseased. That's what diet we have to follow after our treatment also. It is very good treatment, but everybody we can try to have Panchakarma treatment. Actually, Panchakarma, he was advising everyone after some age we have to do one time, and then our lot of our detox in our body, all toxins are there, it will be removed and we will be clean. It will be as much as healthy we can be there after doing this therapy. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I tried my best to explain this 1 month yatra in 1.5 hours. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Sure.
We can close this session.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. It was a very, very detailed, very, very informative and clear presentation with a lot of informative slides on Ayurvedic. Also, very detailed slides, we can say, very detailed. And also,
the doctor is trying to explain a lot of information, a lot of information. Even he told potato and brinjal and cabbage and capsicum and cauliflower. These 5 vegetables not for Indians, he was telling, not to eat because it is come from the foreign countries.
We are taking more that one only.
Yeah, that's what he is telling. Even in this one, we take more, like especially
more
potato, cabbage,
potato also, cauliflower also.
Yes.
Cauliflower, pakoda, and that.
Yeah. He's telling it is not Indian vegetables. He's telling it is comes from the foreign countries, not Indian vegetables. He was telling.
Yes.
He was telling if possible avoid it.
Yes. So
many things
items.
He told, but sometime other.
I think Jagannath Puri, they will only cook Indian vegetables. I think for the
yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Jagannath Puri, potato, tomatoes.
I think they are not offered.
They are not offering to the Lord. All these things, 5 items not offering.
Only locally grown vegetables.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Yeah, and tomato also raw better, like that he was advising.
Oh, tomato raw tomato.
Yeah, raw tomato better.
We are not used to that. We can take a salad.
Yes, but it is no. He's advising. I was asking many things actually. So he not telling, but when I am asking, he was opening up and many things he was telling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. I think, as you said, Prabhu, this is Panchakarma, These things, devotees, they are free, they can try after a certain
Yes.
age, for detoxification. And of
Yes.
course, everybody has health issues.
Yes, Prabhu.
Modern age, I think there is not one person
Correct.
without health issues.
Mm.
Everybody has different kind of health issues. So we can consult also, no? Through phone also we can consult,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. But he had a consultation, online consultation, and he
Mm.
will discuss all this one, and then he will advise either to go to there and or some Ayurvedic medicine. Maybe he prefer also if it
Uh,
is some diseases
yes. But they
unable
don't
to
have
go
any
there.
branch, I think. No branches, I think. Only
Not
one
Prabhuji,
place.
he's himself just started.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Yes, yes. Actually, his lineage also, Prabhuji, it is everybody is Nada Vaidya, like that we call, na, it is there, the village,
Ah, Nadi Vaidya.
like that,
They will
Nadi
catch the
Vaidyas.
pulse and they will diagnose.
Yes, a pulse and different symptoms in your body. And
Yes,
his
yes,
even
yes.
grandfathers there in the Raja Vamshas, king's doctors, Vaidyas are there.
Oh, okay.
That means its lineage itself it was coming like that, I think. That's what he was telling that, like that. We are telling now, Vamsha Paramparya.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Family lineage. Yeah.
Yes, upon family lineage. One more advice, Prabhuji. Actually, this Panchakarma there is available in the now as a lifestyle in many places in Udupi or in Kerala. But before doing, better to find out really what they are doing. That's what he is
Mm,
advising me because they are all commercial. When you have commercial, they just treat detox type and it is like fashion. He was telling.
yes,
Must
yes.
be
Very true.
careful. He was telling.
Correct, 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 correct. Very true. We should inquire genuine
Yes.
this thing
Genuine,
for
inquire and
going
find
for.
out really they are genuine, then you can
Yeah, yeah.
take treatment. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yes, yes.
it is useless. You was telling.
So, yeah, yeah. So normally Panchakarma, how many days for treatment? For 1 week?
No, no, that is again I told. Now this is five types, but not all. Like some may
All will
know.
be applicable.
Depends.
Depends on the person.
Vomiting. Yeah, these three things they will do. Normally, two things it will take 12 to 15 days.
Okay.
If it is basti also, then it is like 20 to 25 days it will go, Prabhuji. Because he is following really very tough diet and all.
Okay, okay.
He will follow
Okay, okay.
perfectly. If it is rest 3 days, rest 3 days. After each
Okay,
therapy, like that.
like that. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it
Got
is
it.
taking more days. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So devotees have any questions, anything, doubts, anything? Probably explained very, very important topics related to Dham as well as related to health. Anybody has any
Yeah.
questions on this subject?
I think late probably everybody is okay.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. Normal time
Yeah, yeah.
only. So we'll ask Anantam Gopal Prabhu to give his back.
Mhm.
So Prabhuji will
Yeah,
give
before going, I
exact.
am going, Prabhuji. Actually, Prabhu checked my BP and he was really worried because when you are seeing the doctors very high BP, they will be really worried.
Afraid. Yeah, yeah.
Afraid, yeah. Because
Yes.
my BP was so high because that day somehow he bought this instrument and he was
It's all
checking my.
Krishna's arrangement, I think. You got the right person at the right time.
Yeah, yeah, that is true, Prabhuji. Correct, exactly what you are telling.
Krishna will guide at the right moment. That's
Yes, Prabhu. That is
devotee's
what.
experience.
It is happened to Amal Arjun Prabhuji this time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anantam Gopal Prabhu, I want to say something.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for your wonderful class. So many points you mentioned, so many insights we got from this
Yeah.
class. You gave an introduction about what Ayurveda is about, from where it's coming, about the three doshas, how the imbalance of these doshas affect our health, not just our body, it affects at the subtle level also. So thank you very much, Prabhu. And you also gave many quotes from Bhagavad Gita as well. And finally, your visit to Pandharpur, the Lord's activities, and the Lord's devotees also. So
Okay.
thank you very much, Prabhu, for sharing all these points, for sharing your experience. Uh, so let's thank Prabhu once again for
Thank you. Thank you
taking
for giving
so
this
much
opportunity.
effort and and sharing his experience with us. And let's take shelter of the holy name 3 times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Yeah,
Hare.
also I'd like to add, actually, the allopathic doctors also, many people nowadays doctors, they also recommend Ayurveda. They have very good opinion about Ayurvedic treatment. And they say, if you want like permanent this one, they are saying you can go for Ayurveda like that. Because now, only thing the allopathic has like kind of proven kind of research laboratory backup is there. But Ayurvedic, that much scientific means like backup
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
less comparatively.
Yes.
So, but otherwise, but many doctors, even allopathic doctors, they appreciate and advise to go for Ayurvedic treatment for many things.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to add also
Okay.
another one
And
wants to add in
Ayurvedic,
that.
you need faith and patience, Prabhuji.
Yeah, long term, and also like medicines and all little, some medicines easily you can take, some little difficult. Allopathic
Yes.
medicines are easy to take actually, very
Yeah.
small, and Ayurvedic medicines all like taste bitter and like this,
Correct.
and also time consuming.
Yes.
This is
Patience.
little
That's what I
fast.
told you.
This
Patience.
fast. You need that much time.
Yeah.
And if you are working and you are somewhere difficult to put, go and
Yes.
dedicatedly sit for this fast life, no, today. No.
Yes.
Unless you get retirement and you are free from your commitments.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Another Prabhu, you want to say something about from your medical perspective?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Ayurveda, as you said, many people now are turning towards Ayurveda. But a word of caution is always good because Ayurveda is also becoming very commercialized in today's world. And many people have this blind faith that Ayurvedic medicines are safe when compared to allopathic medication. But we need to understand that the source of allopathic medication is also the same, actually. It comes from the ingredients are the same. Actually, allopathic medicines, I would even go to the extent of saying that it's even more refined because they take only that particular ingredient, and that is being synthesized as a tablet or a capsule or whatever medicine. But when it comes to Ayurveda, if you don't see a genuine Ayurvedic Vaidin, what will happen is they will prescribe a lot of drugs, a lot of herbs, and people have this general concept that herbs are practically harmless, which is not the case. Suppose for a particular ailment, you're supposed to take one particular herb, but they prescribe different kinds of medicines, and all these medicines will have various effects on the body. And we have seen many patients who end up with renal failure. They eventually end in the nephrology department for dialysis. So this is one point I would like to share. And uh, we even had a case. This happened in Palakkad. One devotee whom we know personally. She took. She had this blind faith in naturopathy. So anything coming from nature, she thought that she could blindly trust it, and so she took advice from a person who was practicing naturopathy, and he advised to fast, which was not on a scientific basis. And she happened to be a disciple of Radhanath Swami Maharaj. She didn't consult her Guru Maharaj. She instead took the advice of this person who was practicing naturopathy, and she fasted to her death. You won't believe it. She was an educated person. Uh, she was a teacher. Her husband was holding a prominent position in the agricultural department, and she had to leave her body because she didn't take the proper advice from a qualified person. So this is my advice to all devotees. Just because you hear the word Ayurveda, without making necessary background check, don't go and blindly take up the treatment. Because in my own practical experience, I've seen many patients ending up with so many complications, and this personal experience of losing a devotee also. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. That's why I just taken your feedback also, because people should exercise caution to see the genuine treatment, bona fide source. As we say, bona fide disciplic succession. It also should be bona fide, because today's world, it is all commercial. Many places, people are behind money for this thing and maybe give wrong advices. So always exercise caution. Check with the other devotees before attempt going for any this thing. And I can follow properly, then you will get the result. So thank you, Prabhu, Antam Gopal Prabhu, for sharing that. Hare Krishna. So we had a very good discussion, very good, informative, enlightening session. Thank you, Prabhu, Asimananda Krishna Prabhu, for giving your valuable time. And we'll discuss this week whether how to go forward with the all programs also.
Yes, Prabhu.
And we'll intimate in the WhatsApp group. So we'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Prabhu for taking out his time and encouraging us, enlightening us in many aspects of Krishna consciousness, both Prabhuji and Mataji. And let us express our heartfelt gratitude by taking the shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.